What up, Bidal? How you living, gangster? Boss man, I got a good shit for you today, bruh. So, boom. I ain't even gonna get too deep into it. The title will tell you that this shit is good. Wife loses 100 pounds and then cheats. Let's get to it.
You're married, have a kid, a happy home, and then you work on yourself, lose over 100 pounds, and become unrecognizable, both inside and out. You hang out more and ultimately step out on your marriage. There's hurt, pain, and a divorce. You live life with regret, but your story isn't finished.
What I thought at the time was love, I had never felt that before, ever. I have never felt so more desired in my life, ever.
Was sleeping with your husband difficult?
Very.
Why?
Because I only wanted the other guy.
Wow. I'm obviously not yours and you're not mine, but I don't want
He was
you.
mine. He was mine.
If sleeping with your husband is that difficult, why do you keep sleeping with him? I don't ever understand some people's mindsets, bro, but we listen, we don't judge.
I'm sorry, honey. He was mine.
How did your husband find out?
I confessed. I couldn't sleep. My conscience was eating me alive and I was exhausted. I was ready to leave my baby, leave my family. This was nice. I love y'all. I see y'all on the weekend. I wanted to be with him at all costs.
Wow.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I usually jump right into the interviews. I don't like to take the scenic route, as I like to say. How did you ruin your marriage?
Damn!
Infidelity. I will say that is the simplest way to put it.
Infidelity. And I feel like the narrative is always the man cheats.
Yeah.
The man messed up. We were having a conversation off camera and it was just like, everybody that you talk to says, well, what did he do?
Yeah.
What do you feel about that narrative?
Yeah, I think people automatically go to the man being the problem. So when I say, I'm divorced, whatever, they're like, oh God, what did he do? Oh, good for you. You can do better. And it's sort of like, it was me, actually. It wasn't him.
How was your marriage? Was this like a tumultuous relationship that you had? If you could give me just a little backstory about like how the dynamic of the relationship was.
So we met when I was about 19.
Very young.
He became my best friend. We decided to get married a few years later. We got married very young.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see.
So we met when I was about 19. And he became my best friend. We decided to get married a few years later. We got married very young. I was about 23 at the time. Got married very...
See, this is why I don't really advise people to get married young. It's not that it's a bad thing, but I feel like you getting married, there's certain things in life you should experience. You should already know about them. That way, when you actually get married, you don't get tempted by it. Because oftentimes, bro, people always get tempted by the unknown. You know what I'm saying? So like getting married that young, you didn't really get to experience a lot. So kind of makes sense why you would cheat as the years go by. Because if there's only that one person you've known since you was young and you like 30 years old and like everybody around you, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what that's look like. And the less you know, the more attractive this shit is becoming, bro. This shit's a hot mess, bro.
Very young, and he was amazing. He was a great provider. He was a good friend, and things were good. We had a baby. Things were good until they weren't.
And why weren't they?
Well, before when we met, I was 130 pounds heavier. So I lost 130 pounds and kind of lost my mind. So
But you lost 130 pounds in the relationship?
in the relationship, when we got married, I was 320 pounds at my heaviest.
God damn.
And Yeah, lost the weight and kind of went south.
Was this the first time that you've ever been slim?
She lost the weight and didn't know how to act, bruh. We outside with it.
And like,
Yes, all my life I've been a fat girl. So this was the first time that I actually got to be the it girl, so to speak, you know.
and what about your husband?
He,
Bad combination, bruh. A bad combination. You young, you was a little fat, so you wasn't that attractive. Now you're married, a few years in, you done lost the weight. She wasn't really getting that much attention, so it was kind of easy to stay in the marriage and get married young. But then you done lost the weight in the marriage, and now you got everybody trying to get your attention. Temptation, bruh.
you mean like,
Weight-wise, what's he?
oh, well, he was a bigger guy, but not, it wasn't too crazy at the time. He was a bigger guy, but he loved me big. He never complained. He always complimented me, treated me like I was beautiful, but I didn't feel beautiful. So I went ahead with the weight loss.
There's a narrative about big women, right? One of the narratives that I hear is that big women know how to treat a man, right? It's sort of because, I don't know, like, maybe the world isn't at their feet.
Yeah.
Maybe they do have to be humble and
Yeah.
display humility to have people like them or be into them or, you know, sort of.
Wait, so she was 320 and she lost 130 pounds. So that's like she's 190 right now? Yeah. Damn, that's impressive.
So from the big girl perspective, can you speak to that?
Well, not really, because he was obsessed with me. I mean, when I say in a healthy way, he loved me deeply. And I never felt like I had to do a lot to keep him around. He always wanted to be around.
Right, so maybe not with him, but I mean like in other relationships that you've had in the past, or men that you've been around in the past, or been with, whatever.
Okay, so like, I hadn't had many relationships, but a few that I did.
As expected, hadn't had many relationship, bro. You didn't even get to experience nothing outside. Met the first man and got married and got straight to it.
I don't know, I felt like the fat girl.
Right.
Yeah, and so
Do you feel like you have to be extra nice?
I didn't feel like I had to be extra nice, but I felt like I had to go above and beyond with like fashion or my hair. I always had to be, everything had to be in place.
Right.
If I was going to be fat, I was going to be fat and fly.
So, he worshiped the ground you walked on. What made you lose the weight?
I was just tired of feeling that way. I was tired of feeling how I felt, so I wanted to get it done.
I was speaking to someone that used to be fat, and they're a fitness person now. And one of the things she said to me was, there's not a fat person that isn't depressed.
I can agree with that. I was very depressed when I was at that weight. Very. Even throughout my marriage.
I mean, shit, nobody like being heavy, bro. Anybody that's a heavy set and they telling you, oh, I'm comfortable, bullshit. Let them lose a couple pounds and see, bro. Y'all all lying. Cause everything becomes a chore. Walking, running, everyday task is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel heavy. Come on, bro. I mean, see, and she just said that. And the only reason she's agreeing with it is because she lost the weight. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. That's just the truth.
Even my ex-husband would reassure me and tell me, you're beautiful, don't worry. I still felt bad within myself.
So he watches you lose this weight. But he loved you for who you were.
Yeah.
But you didn't love you for who you were.
Exactly.
Does he not diet with you? Does he not go to the gym with you? Does he not want to do all those things? Or he just sort of like...
He just supported me.
Right.
He was kind of comfortable where he was, and his main focus was just me and
Gotcha.
supporting me.
So his main focus was assisting you.
Yes.
And just supporting you and
Yes.
being there for you.
Yes, absolutely.
So where did it go wrong? When you lost that weight, you looked in the mirror and then you was just like, hold on. Do you think that he could have married that girl that lost 130 pounds?
Honestly, probably not.
Or that he would even want to?
Oh, I look pretty amazing, so he probably would have wanted to. But I don't think he could have. Now thinking back, I don't think so.
Oh, she went down. So she gained some weight right here. God damn, she lost the weight and went in third round. Ooh, bitch, you ain't shit.
Felt that when he looked at you?
I think that he felt betrayal. How could you do this and I met you at this weight? How could you lose this weight and just totally change when I met you at this weight?
You think that he felt betrayal?
I think that he did because
Shit, I would.
He was there for me when I was 320 pounds, but then when I lost the weight, I was different. My behaviors were different.
What do you mean?
I dressed differently. I wore more fitting clothes. I started to go out a lot more with my girlfriends, more than ever. I started getting a lot of attention, a lot more attention from men, and I didn't know how to handle it. I just couldn't handle it.
I think about two different mentalities, right? I think about the girl that gets the BBL. One day, I don't know, let's say she has an undesirable body. The next day, she's the most desirable woman in the world. There's a mentality that goes into that, right?
Yes.
Because in your mind, you're still that girl before the body. You can't just change that overnight.
Right.
But when you lose the weight and you put in the work for the weight to be gone, I feel like the mentality is sort of gradual and you sort of become that person in a different way. What do you think about that?
Well, let me correct you. So I had weight loss surgery. So I didn't put in as much work. It's kind of similar to getting a BBL. You go in one day and you don't have a desirable body, and then you come out and you do. With weight loss surgery, it's gradual, but it's kind of quick when you lose the weight. You lose the weight pretty quickly. I lost 100 pounds in 6 months.
Ooh.
So it's quick.
What kind of surgery was it?
The sleeve, gastric sleeve.
Okay, and
Yeah.
they just...
So they make your stomach smaller so you can consume less.
I've heard about that.
Oh.
Very old surgery. Yeah, everybody's getting it now. Everybody and their mama. Everybody.
Okay.
Hey, that's kind of smart though. That's kind of smart. You fat bitch. I just play. But the doctor's like, you fat fuck used to eat this much. We're gonna cut this bitch in half. Now your fat ass ain't even gonna be able to eat all that. So you lose the fucking weight finally. I'm just playing, bro. I ain't got nothing against y'all. Don't come for me, bro.
So you going out, you hanging out more.
Yeah.
Does he say something to you?
At first, he kind of let it slide. He stayed at home with the baby. I had a 1-year-old at the time. And he stayed at home with the baby and he kind of let me do my thing. Yeah, at first.
And then it was like, all right.
And then he was like, okay, do you have to go out every weekend?
He was out every weekend.
And during the week sometimes.
So you're meeting men?
Well, no, not at first. So
Not at first.
I was getting a lot of attention from men.
Right.
But at first, that was all it was. It was nothing any more than that. Just the attention. Yeah.
Bring me to the day you cheated for the first time.
So, met a guy at work and we started to become friends. He was very flirtatious, gave me a lot of attention. I had just had a baby. I was about a year postpartum. And I was feeling, the weight was gone, but I was still feeling bad. I was feeling bored and frumpy, and I just wanted some excitement. And he and I became friends, and it was innocent at first. And then it gradually started to progress into something a little more inappropriate each day. I worked with this guy.
Work
so
husband.
I had to see him.
Yeah.
He would walk me to my car if it was too dark at night, whatever. And we began to talk on the phone. It was over after that.
Yikes.
The phone, we started talking, we became friends, and it was like, well, let's go out for a drink. I'm like, okay, cool. So then now I'm lying to my husband saying I'm going out with the girls when really I'm going to meet him. And it just gradually worked itself up from there. And I was just so enamored with this person and his personality and his charisma. And he wasn't boring. And I was excited to go to work. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Wow. Oh man, like you
This why niggas say bitches ain't shit, bro. Imagine being that husband. You done poured your whole life in somebody. That weight loss surgery, I'm pretty sure he paid for it. And then she got her confidence and she left you. It's you can't even really put words into shit like this, bro. It's just like, wow. It's just wow, my nigga. Like,
experiencing that, it was such a new feeling.
Yes, very new. I had never felt that way before in my life, ever. Like the excitement, what I thought at the time was love. I had never felt that before, ever.
bitch said the excitement and the love. Why don't you just leave your fucking husband, bro? But you see, guess what I realized, right? I've had that conversation with my wife before. A lot of women, they love to cheat for the thrill of it. A lot of women always claim, oh no, I can't do the polygamy shit, oh I can't share. It's not about sharing. A lot of y'all bitches just love to cheat for the thrill of it. You see what I'm saying? Because she could have easily just left her husband, bro. She could have easily just said, alright, bro, I ain't really feeling this no more. I know that's some foul move, but I'm not feeling you anymore, nigga. Deuces. And just go out and do whatever the fuck it is that you doing. But no, she wants to stay with the nigga, lie to him, go out and do what she's doing and still come back. And I'm pretty sure at this point, she probably treating this nigga like shit. And then now this nigga, right now, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even give a fuck about relationships anymore. Now you damage this nigga for the next motherfucker and the cycle continue. God damn.
I have never felt so more desired in my life, ever. And even though my husband, he was very uplifting, you're beautiful, you're this, but this was different. This was, not only did he tell me I was beautiful, but I actually felt it too. You know, when my husband would tell me, I'd be like, oh, whatever, you're supposed to say that. But when this guy, it was just different.
It was just different.
It's just different.
Even the way I hear you speak about it, you know,
Yeah.
I could tell that it sort of brings you back to that
Very
feeling.
intense.
And it's
Very intense.
very
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah.
So you're out for a drink, you have a drink, it goes too far.
Way too far. We started talking every single day, meeting before work, staying late after work, and it just progressed from there.
Where did y'all have sex at?
Oh wow. At a hotel for the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, at a hotel.
You set it up like, all right, this is gonna happen.
Well, he set it up. We talked about it a lot. I was very scared because I had never stepped out in my relationship ever. So I was very, very scared, but I was willing to take the risk because that's how intense the relationship between us had got.
It's interesting that you said I never stepped out in my relationship, but you were emotionally stepping out of your relationship.
She never stepped out of the relationship because she wasn't able to. Had she met her at that weight, this nigga probably wouldn't even stand a chance, I'm telling you. Like, he probably wouldn't even stand a chance, but she been thinking about doing this shit. She just couldn't because nobody was giving her the attention. But then now, he paid for it. He paid for her to cheat on him. Well, she was gonna cheat anyway, so it's
relationship and how we don't sort of factor that into like the cheating aspect, and which is probably the more dangerous thing that we could be doing, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
but I meant before him.
Yeah,
Before
yeah,
him,
no.
I had never
Yeah.
emotionally, I wasn't talking to anybody,
Yeah.
never. When I met him, that's when it all started. The emotional cheating and then the physical cheating.
right.
Yeah.
After that hotel, we call it Pandora's box, right?
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
once you open it, it's impossible to close.
Impossible.
It's impossible. Once you open that up,
Yep.
what was the difference of being at home? What was the energy like when you went back home? What you now like we said, we've uncovered it.
Yeah.
The forbidden. Some things are left off limits because God knows we cannot cut it off.
Can't handle it.
Right. So what was that dynamic like when you come back home and nobody knows and it's still your secret?
Well, it was exciting because it was a secret. But when I came home, I loathed coming home. I did not want to come home. I wanted to be in that excitement, that euphoria forever. I hated coming home. So it was hard. I lived a double life. I was a different person at work and with him, and I was a different person at home with my baby and with my ex-husband. It was hard. It was very exhausting, but it was so exciting and enchanting, and I did not want to stop. It became an addiction.
I'm not finishing this, bro. I'm gonna put the link in the description. If y'all wanna go and finish it yourself, go ahead. I'm done, bro. Peace out. Appreciate y'all watching.